Okay, saw dudes. So we're back. We're creating an item. We're going to go over the extreme importance. And the last video was a bit of a long one. This video will probably be a longer one too. So get comfy, grab your, beverage, and just be ready to, take notes maybe, or just this is an important one. So pay attention. Okay, so I'll flip it around now, and then again I'll do my best to kind of some typing and doing stuff at the same time. So I'll do my best to try to keep steady. But okay, so we're at this stage. We've picked the product that we want to sell. We're going with a sticker. We've designed the general layout of how our listing's going to look. Last video in the mock-up stage, or the pre-mock-up stage, we could actually see the sticker on the door. We're not seeing it right now. Whatever, it's fine. Not a big deal. This happens a lot. So now we're going to design, and don't worry about any of this, we're going to design our product title. So in the last video, at the very end of the pretty long last video, I had mentioned something called search engine optimization. Okay? Search engine optimization, pretty big phrase. It's basically like you go on Amazon and you're like, I want a new shower head or something. You're just gonna type in, and maybe you want one of those fancy LED light up shower heads, right? Whatever. Let's just go with something. So you're gonna type in, LED light up shower head, right? Then all these LED light up shower heads will pop up because somewhere in the name of the listing is at least part of that phrase, LED light up shower head. Okay, that's what you typed that in to search it, and then from the search engine it brought you to the listing. Okay, we have 140 characters to work with in Etsy. It is recommended that you just fill it with key phrases. Okay, key phrases that will help someone, a customer, find your item. The reason this is important, because when everyone starts, I did this too when I started because I hadn't watched any videos on SEO and had never had someone explain it to me. So I'd put up a piece, to show you just a doodle or something, right? Like I'd put up a piece, okay? A piece of pizza. And I'd call this crayon pizza number 5. Maybe it was the 5th one I've made, different variations of this item. And me as the artist, I'm thinking, okay, it says give it a title, right? I need to give this thing a title. Like what would you call this? It's obviously a piece of pizza. So it'd be like pizza painting, or something like that. Well, who the heck, other than maybe one or two people, is going to actually type in pizza painting number 5? You know what I mean? Like, or when I started, I was doing the samurai stormtrooper art, which that's a whole other thing. Anyways, so I would type in, samurai stormtrooper duo number 6, like it was like the 6th one I had uploaded. Well, who the heck is going to type that in, right? So what you do is within that 140 carat, we're going to chock it full of search engine optimization. And then to kind of just, instead of like sitting here and one-handed typing everything out, I'm just going to go to one of the other stickers I have. We'll do welcome, screw it. And if we look at the title, customizable sticker, personalized sticker, NFT sticker, Gift for sticker collector. Gift for her. Gift for him. Journal sticker. Diary. I ran out of space. It's going to be like diary sticker or something like that. Anyways, I do not feel like typing all of this out one-handed. So I'm going to come here. We'll do the Control C for anyone that doesn't understand computers. That is copy. Okay, you could right click, click on copy, but I don't feel like doing that. And I'm one-handed right now, so leave me alone. I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna go back to my listing thingy. So, fuck off. Product title. This is, the whole thing I've been going on about. SEO. And then I'm gonna Control V. Okay, V for anyone that doesn't know. And I'm not techie, so don't be like, oh, this guy knows computers. No, I just remember two things. Control V is paste. Okay, and then description. We're doing a good vibes sticker for the Crypt Social Club sticker. So I guess one-handed, I'll kind of, screw it. I'll do that. Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll do it right now just to show you. This. Good. Oh, sorry. I'll try to hold this still while I do this. Vibes sticker is brought to you and partnership. Via this is brought to you in partnership. Fuck it. From the, am I holding you still again? Jeez. Crypt Social. Bear with me here. I am going to make this listing, so I want to give it a legitimate description. I don't just want to be like blah 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 and then throw it up there and it just looks like ass. Just to give you an idea of like how to make a listing. I don't want to put up shit. This good vibes. Okay, and I'm also gonna pay attention to my. Okay, can't do that way. Left-handed. Punctuation here. Good vibe stickers. It is brought to you in partnership with the Crypt Social Club and. Oh, come on. Nathan. What I'm doing right here, this is just some marketing. People want to know that you're legit, right? So if you're not comfortable, so as you might know by now, or should know by now, or whatever, you might not. Through my artist channel, Westerjack, on the Crypt Social Club, now I've fully doxed myself. But yeah, I've doxed myself. So my name's Nathan Jack. On Discord and Twitter, I'm Westerjack. So what I do here on these descriptions, to let customers know, like, this isn't some bogus bot putting this up. This isn't some... this is a real human being. So my shop name is Westerjack's Art Shop. My banner has Westerjack in it. This gets mentioned many times that's my name. All the Crypt Social Club and Nathan Jack also knows Westerjack. Okay, so whatever. That's kind of just acknowledging that this is in partnership with Crypt Social Club and myself. So just to kind of give you an idea. So we'll go through Imperial or Metric. Honestly, mostly probably Americans are going to be buying this, so we'll keep it Imperial. Can I do both? No, screw it. Everyone knows inches anyways in North America. Let's just be real. So, tags. This is kind of like a second section for your search engine optimization. So we're just gonna, I have some like semi-saved that are relevant. So I'll go skull, I'll go cute skull art, NFT item, NFT gift item. You get 13. Screw it, I'll put gift or crypt gift for him. I'll do Told you still. Gift for her. Let's see. I don't know. Holiday item. I'm just trying to fill this at this point. Holiday gift. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. I get one more. We'll do Christmas. Okay. So when anyone types any of these words in, as well as anything in our title, the idea is that they will get brought to our listing. Okay. So again, we're at 10 minutes. Bear with me. I know this is a long one, but I'll just try to pull back a bit here. Okay. So now we picked our product. We went with a sticker. We designed it. We went with the good vibes. We made a mock-up. So we kind of designed the visual layout of what people will see when they click on the item to give them an idea of what the item looks like. And we've now made a title, described it, all that kind of stuff. Now we get to like the really important shit, the details and pricing. Okay. Actually, I think we did details. It's clicked. So pricing. For me, for marketing reasons and general online sales reasons, I do free shipping across pretty much, just across everything, because you look at an item and you're like, oh, let's be real, my items are a little bit more expensive. I'm trying to, make $1 here. I also want to turn around and use some of that money to further invest. I want to be able to, sweep floors, mint more NFTs, and buy freaking groceries, that kind of stuff, right? Make my own NFT project, and so I need money to be able to do it. And also, if I'm going to sit here and spend the time educating, geez, man, right? So anyways, whatever. So I do free shipping because, again, someone's looking at an item, they're like, shit, that's kind of expensive, like, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I think we can do it. It is Christmas, yeah, whatever. So then they click on the item. They've already kind of been like, all right, the price is whatever. And then they get to near the end where shipping gets involved. And they're like, oh, man, look at that. All this shipping, et cetera, et cetera. It may deter people from buying your item. And we don't want that. So I do free shipping. Okay, we're going to go back this way. All right. So try to find you in a decent spot, pull you back again. So it won't always bring you up here, but you want to make sure you, at the pricing point, you come up. I mean, for me, I click free shipping on your storefront. Printful updated a while ago. I'm not sure when it was. It never used to go over, shipping costs, item cost, your retail price, your estimated revenue. Some of this is quite new, so you would have to do the math yourself. And I made a sale once and lost some money because I did the math wrong. Apparently I'm dumb, but that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll set up prices. I've already made an item like this before, right? So it is, I like to go with $14.88 for the smaller size. Okay, so we'll go in here. Now the reason you might look at some of my listings, and then look at the costs and be like, you put really random numbers. There's a lot of 8s or numbers that make 8. Another thing with marketing and sales and this kind of stuff, understanding certain cultures can be pretty friggin' helpful. 8 in, I think, the Chinese culture is the number of money. So for me, just to, if I want to keep my things at a wide marketable range, I like to keep stuff like that in mind where, certain cultures have a number that is associated with money. So, maybe use it. Okay, good. So what I like to do is I like to make sure this is already, look, so this is a finished item that I've used the mock-up for before. So we kind of get to see how it looks, right? Pretty freaking clean. And then when someone, so this is a list, this is the actual listing. When a customer is looking to click on it, they'll see the sizes. And I also come here to make sure that when I'm making my listing, I'm clicking all kinds of weird shit. when that I am making my listing, go back up here, this is where the listing, I'm accurate. I'm making a sticker. It's a CSC sticker. Wow. So yeah, you guys are also getting the privilege on this video of knowing like how much I make each item. So I suppose, you know, you're welcome for that. But so yeah, you guys also get discounts. So any discounts, just for anyone heads up, it cuts into this. So yes, now I've gone over. I know that this is kind of how a listing looks. Again, all your random mumbo jumbo SEO will pop up here, but when someone's buying it, they're not gonna care. They're not gonna tell your friend, "Oh, this is my sticker, customizable, personalized NFT." They're not gonna say all that shit, explaining to their friend that that's the name of this sticker, right? So, usually there's. Oh, because this isn't the full customer view. There'd be like a description, and there should be all that kind of stuff. Maybe I didn't do it for this item, but whatever. So we come back here. Again, I should probably stop fucking blabbing so much. We're accurate on our price with one of the other stickers we've made. Okay, so we're finishing up on the Printful side of things. Okay. And then you'll just have to bear with me for the length of this video because, yeah. So then look, edit in Etsy, okay? 3 items, we know there's 3 sizes that we're dealing with, okay? So edit in Etsy, we'll just come right over here and we'll just boop, click on it. I've already went ahead and connected my stores, so I know that, I'm in Etsy.com, as you can see in the top. My stores are connected. So it's brought over the name, okay? It's brought over our mock-up imagery. I don't like how zoomed out the thumbnail is, so I'm going to click on adjust thumbnail, and I'm going to zoom in a whole bunch, and then I don't want to be looking at the friggin' mirror, so, because I want people to kind of understand. You know what, screw it, I don't care. I want it to be central. Maybe zoom in a bit more. It's gonna bring me back there. There we go. Keep it central like that, just because I want people to see it. Save. Okay. It doesn't show it zoomed in this imagery, but I swear to you, that will be what your mock-up image. Okay, so I don't want to skip through this stuff too fast. If you're making something that you have actually made, it is recommended that you add a video of some kind. Like, try your best to, have good lighting, steady hand, that kind of stuff. But because they'll flat out tell you, we found that listings with videos get twice as many more orders as listings with just photos. Okay, so again, there's our name. We can mess with it, but I've got it pretty much like chocked full of, it's optimized. The SEO is done. So categories, typically Printful's pretty accurate on when bringing an item over. Sometimes you might want to mess with the category because it's telling you right here, it'll be found in paper and party supplies, paper, stickers, labels, and tags, stickers. Those are perfect categories for this item to be in. Craft type, optional. A lot of this stuff that's optional, you do not have to click it. But, I want a lot of people to see this. So for at least this, it's fairly applicable. Right, this one's like, there's no swearing, there's no vulgarity, so children, if they wanted to, they should be able to, get their hands on this sticker and everything's fine. Could go through and do occasion celebrations. For stickers, I don't. Like, why is a sticker, man? I like to keep my item renewals at automatic. As you can see here, this listing will renew as it expires for 20 cents each time it does it, okay? 20 cents USD. So if you're Canadian like me, it's more than 20 cents. This is a physical item, okay? This is not a digital item. I can go over digitals, but considering how long just this one video is taking, I think I'll just kind of, whatever, we'll leave it up to discussion. So I'll try to zoom back a bit so you can kind of see what's going on. The description that I typed one-handed is there, so it comes over. Okay, cool, so we don't have to do that. The tags that I put in to add more SEO, they got brought over, so we're good. This is pricing. Our pricing, as we can see, it got brought over, so we're good. And also our quantity shows up on Etsy. Quantity, typically when you do Printful to Etsy, it's always $999, which is great. That's a friggin' amazing amount of items. Because I do free delivery, the free delivery is already selected, okay? So don't have to mess with that. This, I feel like it's done. This, if you were making the item yourself and you had to ship it internationally, you would have to deal with this. But I'm like, as you can see, we're using Printful, so I've never made the item myself. I'm not the one that has to deal with, and you won't be either if you use Printful, to deal with this. But this is important to know, that if you are the one personally making things, like knitting stuff, whatever, if you're going to do international, important, do not miss that. Okay, it's for, you know, tax purposes and that kind of stuff. Item weight, it's in the description of up here. If you wanted to have like a really, really high quality listing, you would just go up to your description and get as much information from that as you can, and then come back down here past delivery, item weight, item size when packed. Now we're using Printful, so we don't necessarily know all of that, so that's not totally up to us. Preview, postage price is free to the United States. I put free shipping. For physical items, this is important. You want some sort of return policy. They have their own return policies, so you would go down to, when it's your first listing, you won't have this sitting here. You would like choose a policy. And then I just like this returns and exchanges with 30 days. The buyer is the one that's responsible. I always apply that one, okay? People are more likely to purchase from you if there is some sort of a return policy, even if they are the ones responsible, okay? And then we'll come down here. This is important, and we're gonna see if it happens, because it happens a lot. So, and don't freak out if it does. Yeah, fill out required fields. It's because we clicked an optional thingy, and then it just does this. It's having a bit of a glitch, and it's like, oh, you haven't filled out everything. But we click it again. Oh, look, we're good. Every listing to renew and to put up for the first time, 20 cents USD, okay? So just keep that in mind. You put up 600 listings, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny. So we go publish. Your listing is active. View your listing. What I do at this point is cancel that. Okay, I come up here. I refresh the page. That's all I do. Okay. Holy crap, look at that. There it is. We just made a freaking listing. What I do is I'll just show you. I have digital items. It'll say, there we go, digital. See where it says digital right there? If you purchase that, it's not a physical item. You get to download it and then use it as you please, right? There are no returns from Etsy on digital items. So when you start out, you're gonna get messages from bots and stuff like that. If a bot ever purchases your digital item, you're good. They can't ever request the money back. So I'll make a video about bots and scary things. So I'm going to feature this listing because all of my physical listings, I like to keep in a featured spot to keep them separate from my digital items. Okay, so that's it. It's done. That's our listing right there. It's good to go. In 4 months, it's going to auto renew for 20 cents. Every single one of your listings is going to do that. So keep in mind there is cost involved. Spotify does every now and then, especially around Christmas. For your first 3 months, it's $1, and then every listing, I believe, has a price incurred. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I've looked into Spotify, and I do have to create one. But it's not like, nothing good is free. This is free to start, and then 20 cents per listing. And then what happens a lot of the times is you don't need the 20 cents to begin with. But so let's say you've put up 5 listings, okay? You're now negative $1. It'll just sit in your account as a negative $1. And then when you sell something, that $1, because that's how many listings you've made, it's just gonna come off of that, all right? Now you can also put money into your account to just immediately cover these charges and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is you do not have to. Okay, you can leave it in there, leave the negative in there, and then when you sell something, you're good. And honestly, like what I do is every now and then when I've got a little bit of money, I hand it to my mom, and I'm like, yo, go buy something on my Etsy. Okay, because it's like I get the money back anyways that I just gave to her. I get to incur sales on my page, so now my page has more sales on it. All your customers can see that, by the way. When you click on someone's Etsy page, like their shop, you can see how many sales they've done, right? So then you can see like, oh man, this guy's done, like I've only done 3, this guy's done 500 sales. This guy's legit. Like people really like his stuff, clearly, at least 500 people or however many, dang. This guy sold 2,000 items. This guy sold, 30 items. It's pretty awesome. This guy sold 1. Okay. Could be legit. Could be that one person that bought that item could have been screwed, right? So you can do stuff like that. Hey, buy shit on my Etsy. And then you're just cleaning money, whatever, right? So that is also something you can do. I personally would recommend doing something like that because it's just like you're boosting yourself, right? The money's going to come back to you. It'll be in your bank account. You can go into the finance page on Etsy and set it up daily, weekly, monthly as to when your money comes into your account when you're making sales. Oh yeah, very important thing. Very important. I'll probably make a small video about this just because we're almost at half an hour here. I doubt everyone's going to have like really stuck through, but maybe this will get broken into chunks. I don't fucking know. Anyways, when you make things through Printful, right? You're making a physical item, but you're using Printful, okay? You need to have the costs set aside. Or you need to make sure that your your finances are good to go, because let me show you. If we go if we just go to add products really quick, okay, I'll try to pull back a bit here so you can actually see what I'm doing. If we come down here, okay, that's our cost for the item, $11.75, right? So when someone buys this item from us, let's say we have this listed for $50, it costs us $11 to begin with, and then there's the shipping associated with this. I do free shipping for all of my items, so I want to make sure that my costs are reflected in my price, right? So we have to also be very mindful of that initially I need to have, we'll call it 20 something American sitting on the side just so I can cover the cost so that I can get. And what you can do is, if your Etsy is set up properly and you have it coming in the money fast enough, while they're making this item, Printful takes 2 to 3 days to make the item. You pull your money over from Etsy, okay? And then you use that. It's kind of like arbitrage. You use that to then pay your cost for the item, and now you've already got your profit as well. So like the person paid for it, You took the money out of the Etsy account, put it into your bank account. The money was charged from your bank account to make this item. After they make it, 2 to 3 days later, okay, money gets charged. And then everything's done. The person's paid for it. You've been paid for it. You've also paid for it for the shipping and the actual cost of the item itself. Now the customer just has to wait for it to get shipped, right? So I hope that wasn't confusing. I feel like that was pretty straightforward. If it's not, let me know. That should be everything. The really important part is, if you're using Printful, if it's a digital item, it doesn't cost anything to ship it. It's digital, right? There's no fees except for the 20 cents incurred whatsoever. That's like pure profit. Okay. So, list them high, because also, like, someone sees a piece of art for $20. They're like, what's $20, right? Like, they're just gonna pass by your piece of art. But you're like, well, like, I want to sell it. People don't buy pieces of art at $500. How many pieces of art at $20 do you have to sell to make $500? Whereas if you list one piece, it takes you 6 months to sell it. If you list one piece at $500, is it going to take you 6 months to sell that many at $20 to make that much money? So these are things to think about with stuff like this, and your pricing, your, the amount of time it's going to take to sell items, yada, 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 right? Enjoy, make lots of items, use lots of programs to make art, alter your art, change your art dimensions digitally so that when you put it on items, your print quality is high, right? All right, enjoy, people.